Buen Camino! Welcome to my channel, Venus Like a Planet, and I'm happy to share with you the top things that I use during my Camino for self-care and for hygiene. I will start with the words that all things that I present in this video is the things that I am really using and it's not advertisement. And we will start with my first advice. So, in my first Camino, I use Vaseline and I found it very useful and very nice. And at the same time, I found another solution that I think is quite useful. And it calls Body Glide Anti-Blister Balm. And it feels similar to Vaseline, but it's much better for me because it's very small. It's like 10 grams. And what I can do is that I can basically rotate, and then hopefully you can see that I can put it back. And it's quite easy to put it on your skin. And what I found out is that it's quite useful because when you are doing your Camino, you want to keep your hands clean, and when I use Vaseline, my hands become sticky and I always have to wash it. So with this one, you also can make your hands sticky but less, so because of quite nice shape and quite useful thing. In the official website, I also found the information that it's vegan approved and it has a vitamin A and vitamin C for your health of your skin. So yes, as you see, it's quite used. So yeah, I use it so much in my Camino, and this is my first recommendation. So the second thing. The second thing is that I was trying to search for a solution that I can use the thing for washing my clothes, washing dishes, washing some products, and also care about my body and wash my hands, etc., etc. And I found very nice travel soap. So I will show it like this. I think in most of the cities and countries you can find a similar one in travel shops and sports shops. And with this baby, I just wash everything, and I like that it's only one thing. And what's good is that it's ecologically friendly travel soap, and yeah, for me it's very important. Surely maybe this size is maybe too small if you go for a very long Camino. Maybe you have to take several of them, but this small size I very like. For 1 week, it's quite enough. So, my next recommendation. As you know, during Camino, it's very important to keep everything clean, and especially also your hands. So I use the thing that is quite famous, the disinfection gel. So it's just an example. I think you can find it right now everywhere. So I use this gel when I'm in albergue or before I'm eating, or if I'm somewhere in the nature and there is no water around, then I use a bit of disinfection and I keep my hands clean. So that was my third recommendation. And my fourth recommendation, because my skin is very sensitive to the sun. And if I will be 1 hour without any sun protection cream, I will be red, and you don't want to see that. So I always try to take care about my skin of my face, and I put a lot of creams on it. And in my last Camino, I was searching for some alternatives for the sun cream. I went to the pharmacy and there was very nice lady, and she recommended me fusion water in Isdin. Yes, Isdin. So don't worry, I will put the links of the official websites also in the description. So what I very like in this sun protection cream is like you see it's like 50 milliliters. It's so small, baby. And the second thing is that when I put it on my skin and when I do it like this, I really feel like it's quite fast going inside, and it's very nice like to feel how is it, and it smells nice. So I use it for my face. I like it. And what I also enjoy is that it's made in Spain. And I even see the street of Barcelona. Probably it's also made in Barcelona. But what I very like when I'm traveling is to use local things, local products, and try it out. And that's what I also like in my Camino, that I found something that is made in Spain. So the next thing is that before Camino, I always try to look for different bottles, containers that I can put certain things, because all of you know that it's quite nice if you have some creams that you use every day, or some special things, liquids that you put in a certain small containers, and then you can carry in your travels. So I went to different hiking and sports shops, and most of the time I found very big size, like 100 milliliters, 200 milliliters. And even if I found some small size, it was not quite easy to take the things out. So I found a very nice solution for myself that I want to show you. So this is the bottles. I'll show two of them. This is the bottles. This is 15 milliliters. It's very, very small, and it's a big brother, a bit bigger. And this is firm that calls Muji, so it's Japanese brand. And what I like is here that you have different things, depends on the liquid that you have. Like you can have a spray, for example. So yeah, I found it quite useful. And what I also have, I have tubes. This is a bigger one. I didn't use it yet. And there is a small brother, as you can see. And it's like my finger, more or less. And you can just basically open it and put it out a bit and then close it. So I found it very nice and useful. And all the products that you saw in this video has one similar thing, is that they're small. And it's very important when you are walking during your Camino, you want to keep your mochila as light as possible. So you want to keep your bag as much as possible empty or lighter. So I like to use these things because they have very small shape and they are quite light. So because every gram in Camino is important. Yes. And I hope that this video was useful for you. I hope that you found it interesting. So I wish you all the best from my heart, and I will see you in my next videos.